This is an update on iPhone 17 USB-C gate because everybody's just talking about scratch gate, how easily the orange scratches, which is just aesthetic, but a much bigger issue that is also ruining the usability is the massive USB-C issue. For example, if you connect the iPhone 17 Pro, which has nothing wrong with it, to a hub like the Moment Super Cage, that is like a professional filming rig with a USB-C hub integrated and works perfectly fine, by the way, with Android phones or the older iPhones. And then you can see already it's just an endless loop of charging battery and not charging. And I don't know if this damages the battery or something, but yeah, it's just zero chance of getting it to work. Tried all the troubleshooting steps, resetting, returning on, trying this headphone message to re-trigger and all the stuff. I already talked, I think, about it in the first video. But what's new is that the Moment support, so the manufacturer of the Super Cage, confirmed via email that this is actually a known issue by them and that on all phones the Super Cage works fine besides iPhone 17 models. So that's very, very strange. Just if someone from Moment watches, I think you should remove the iPhone 17 from the Super Cage sales page because it still says compatible on it. And yeah, I don't know if they will soon come out with a fix officially or something, but it seems to be impossible because it has something to do with the operating system on the 17 models. By the way, I updated my 16 Pro Max to the latest software and it still works. But they are not the same. So yeah. Also, some news besides the Moment support replying. I also went to the Apple Store and got the, can you see somehow, the Thunderbolt 5 cable from Apple themselves. And it doesn't change anything. As you saw, still the same issue. Also, I tried it with a bunch of other cables and all sorts of combinations. No chance of getting it to work. Always the exact same issue. Then, interesting, I tried it with the Huggies one. That is like a more compact MagSafe type USB-C hub, but technically is very, very similar. Maybe a bit less professional or something. But what I found is that if you connect it, then it has a different issue. The iPhone will show on top this message that something is connected, but just nothing at all will happen. For example, if you connect a microphone, no audio goes through. Also, if you connect the power source, for me, no charging happens, nothing happens at all. And I also tried the Tilta Cronus one, and for now, this is the only one I got to so far to work. And I don't know if this is, like someone in my comments on the original video said, very, very suspicious. Apple drops a new iPhone and also a USB-C hub in combination with it that they advertise for professionals and stuff. And then all of a sudden, all the USB-C hubs that worked on the old models no longer work with the new one. So you have to buy a 300 euro USB-C hub from Apple or from Blackmagic, or yeah, combination of both. And the only other company besides Blackmagic so far that seems to work is Tilta, and Tilta seems to also be one of the more official premium type of manufacturers of camera stuff that works with Apple. So yeah, I don't know, just very suspicious. If Tilta also didn't work, I would almost be 100% certain that it has something to do with Blackmagic, but I find it just very surprising that Tilta also works. Not sure yet if it works 100% of the time, but like I said, it's the only one so far I could really get to work a few times in a row testing. Also, for example, the HoloLens microphone, the audio goes through the phone, through the hub of Tilta into the phone successfully, and it charges at the same time. So at least for now, there's a workaround. If you can get your hands on one of those, technically you could rig it on whatever rig you're using, and then you just need to connect all the cables to this instead of your original hub, which kind of sucks. And to be honest, this is the biggest letdown that Apple ever, for me, had. And this is the first time I'm also considering completely switching. Maybe if Xiaomi comes out with the next Ultra soon or something like this, then yeah, it would really be a huge deal for me if Apple doesn't fix this with a software update very fast, or at least comes out with a statement. And also I find it very, very strange how no bigger name in the industry or any company, like for example Moment or Tilta or Blackmagic or maybe Beastgrip or someone, and all the YouTubers who always make videos about all this gear, how nobody so far came out with anything at all. And I think really right now I'm still the only one covering this, and a few people in my comments. And yeah, seems to be, like I said, no issue with a specific product, a specific cable or a specific phone. It really is a USB-C issue with the operating system of the 17 models. If you have any USB-C hub, maybe the same ones or different ones, please test it out and share a video or drop a comment down below. And yeah, I will keep you updated. I will ask in the Apple Store again when returning the cable. Maybe I can get a technician or someone to speak about it and test it out for themselves so they believe me. And maybe I will get all the USB-C hubs they sell at the Apple Store and test them out all one of the other, maybe even with, if I can, with an Apple employee to check what the hell is going on. And yeah, I will keep you updated. Make sure to subscribe and maybe check out my free smartphone community in the description down below.